Welcome to the HR Happy Hour Work Break. You're here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish. How are you today? What's happening?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's been a busy day, a long day. But yeah, excited. I'm not done yet either, by the way. So after this, Trish, after we record this show, Trish, I am making a little giving back to the community. I'm doing a Zoom call with the students, the SHRM chapter at the University of New Haven in lovely Connecticut, USA.
Connecticut.
So I'll be chatting with them in about a half an hour here, or 20 minutes. So that's pretty fun. I haven't done anything like that in a long time.
I love that. Do you have anything like you're supposed to talk about, or can you kind of bring up anything?
They sent me 10 questions. So I do.
Oh, goodness.
5 questions.
And how long is this talk?
I don't know.
Have they ever listened to you? 10 questions may need 3 or 4 hours with them.
The questions are pretty easy. They want to know about the podcast a little bit. They want to know how that got started. They wanted some advice around the media, I think. And I don't remember. I looked at them really quickly, to be honest with you. I'm probably going to semi-wing it, but hopefully it'll be okay.
Well, good. Well, shout out then to all of the SHRM students. So, very
Chargers, good. That's their nickname. New Haven Chargers. So go Chargers.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, I'll tell you what, I've been busy today. I would say I worked a half day.
Okay.
I have a little bit more to do, probably another hour or two tonight, but I spent 3 hours pulling weeds.
Fun stuff. That's
I'll tell you what.
Humble you a little bit. That'll take you down a notch or two. Like when you think you're important.
Actually, we've talked before about mindfulness and when you're feeling stressed and what to do. I forgot from last year how relaxing it actually is to go out and you're just kind of pulling weeds. You're not worrying about anything else. You're just kind of focused on that task, and it feels good when it's done. So I felt like I accomplished something big, and the yard looks beautiful. So yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, I don't really get to do much of it anymore. I like a good stint of manual labor from time to time. But I haven't had an opportunity in a while, but I'll have to find one. Yeah, that's cool.
Get out there and do it. But I came into some interesting news.
Do tell.
I'm gonna try and scoop you on this. Did you hear who the latest billionaire is?
Maybe one of those like YouTubers.
I wish. It is Kim Kardashian.
Oh, I would have guessed she would already notched that distinction. She's pretty popular, I've heard.
She is pretty popular. So yes, she was just announced as a new billionaire, right?
All right.
And which is fantastic. Yay. They say, honestly, it's stuff she's worked on. Part of it's from the show, obviously, but a good chunk of it is from her makeup line. Started in 2017, I think they said, and her Skims, which is like undergarment kind of line. I don't know. I don't wear them. But anyway, so congratulations on becoming a billionaire.
Well, good.
I had other news for you too, because I know you're really into rap.
On the side. Yeah, for sure.
Did you hear about DMX?
I did hear about it. I don't know any of the details. I just kind of was one of those, saw the headline. Flash the screen.
So, we're of a certain age. We're Gen Xers. So I would say a lot of Gen Xers, maybe even other generations as well, are fans of DMX, right? He's had Party Up, which is one of the main songs. X Gonna Give It To You, right? He's got all kinds of songs. But he is 50 years old, and they are saying his representative says he had a heart attack. So he's in a vegetative state.
Yeah, that's not awesome. Well, yeah.
So prayers for DMX, but I think it makes you realize like you can literally be just like living your life, and here at 50, all of a sudden, that's it.
Yeah. You're right. You do never know. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's why I don't get too concerned about, I didn't clean the cupboard out, or I didn't sweep the floor today. Yeah, because
I do. It's hard. It's hard when you're used to living like that. And So
this is pretty cool, Trish. I mean, maybe a brighter note than the impending
brighter note than my two.
The impending demise of DMX. I got this. I did an Instacart a couple days ago, and I forgot to mention it. And I was unpacking the grocery bags, and this was in one of the grocery bags, just in the bag. No one said anything about it. I was taking my items out of the bag. Here it is, in the bag. Open me for Steve.
Open me. I feel like you're in Alice in Wonderland.
Open it up. Little note here, like pre-printed note from my Instacart shopper. It was a pleasure to be your shopper today. Please take a moment to rate my services, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for using blah, blah. Your shopper, Jennifer. Isn't that really cool? I've done a bunch of Instacarts, Trish.
Love it.
The one and only time I've ever got this little thank you note in my Instacart. I thought that was pretty cool.
Isn't that nice?
How about that?
That makes a difference. I bet she gets better tips.
Yeah, well, I kind of pre-do the tip, and
you can change it though.
Can you afterwards? I've never done it, but I moved just before the record. I increased mine from the default way back when.
Oh yeah, I did too.
I'm a good Instacart tipper. That's for sure.
I did too. You know what? I've been getting a lady lately who she doesn't have a thank you note in it, but she puts her own little stickers that she's made on the bag, basically kind of like a thank you.
Okay,
let you know
good. Personal touch. I like that.
Let me see what you think about this. She also like wraps every single thing in like its own little bags, which is a little bit annoying. Like, oh, you bought blueberries? Well, we're gonna wrap those in its own little bag. And I don't mean like
certain items don't really want to be fraternizing with other items. That's for sure. Yeah. And she
tapes them. She like tapes stuff and puts it in a plastic bag that then goes in the shopping bag.
I once went to the grocery store, Trish, because I had forgotten some items. You ever do that? You ever make your big shopping trip and then I forgot. So I remember I went back to the grocery store and I bought veal cutlets and motor oil. That was my only two items in the express lane. And I got the strangest look from the cashier at the time. It's a number of years ago. And I'm like, oh no, you'd be surprised how good these work together. Trish, this is important. There's a pandemic shortage update. This is breaking news.
I don't want to hear it.
We have another item that could be in shortage situation. Are you ready for this?
Right.
It is ketchup. We have a ketchup problem for a couple of reasons. Typical economic reasons, of course. Demand is outstripping supply, but specifically, Trish, little individual ketchup packets becoming very hard to come by.
Really?
Well, there's been a year plus of takeout. The huge increase in takeout meals in restaurants of all types, right? So they throw in a couple of those little ketchup packets. And forever, right? When ketchup seemed widely available forever, there was never any worry about a glut of ketchup. Oh yeah, throw a few in there. Who cares? Give me extra ketchup. Who cares?
Right.
Don't use them. Don't use them. So you throw them out. It was about
throw them away.
2 cents worth of ketchup. I don't know what a packet of ketchup actually costs at wholesale. Trish, there's a ketchup shortage. So if you find yourself on Instacart or out and about shopping and ketchup is an important thing to you, you may want to consider, if you can find one, picking up an extra ketchup while we ride this storm out a little bit longer.
Thank you for the update. But I have to tell you, the last time that you said something was going away, it was toilet paper. And I've stocked up and it's too much. So
well, they got that boat unstuck out of the Suez Canal. That was that whole drama, right? That boat had created that stuck in that canal another week, we might have had a problem. But
I do have one extra bottle of ketchup at all times.
I do too, I think. And I don't really even use ketchup. Trish, last thing for me, Trish, JOLTS, Job Openings and Labor Turnover Survey Report released today. Trish, take a guess at job openings in the United States. Take a guess as of the end of February, because this is a 1 month lag report.
2 million.
That's low, Trish.
Really?
One more guess, because you're way low.
20 million.
7.4 million job openings in the United States as of the end of February, Trish. That number is just a couple 100,000 off the all-time series high for the JOLTS report, which is back in November 2018, 7.6 million jobs that are opening. Now, this is not a percentage thing. This is always going to kind of go up, right? The labor force expands, the population grows over time. It's not really fair to say, oh, it's the most ever. 2018 is not that long ago. Trish, for that number to be close to the all-time high of the series is pretty remarkable. Just for the record, it bottomed out in April 2020, right after the crash of the pandemic, at 4.6 million. So almost 3 million more open jobs today than there was when we hit that rock bottom crash at the first set of lockdowns.
Things are looking up. Good. Well, that's good news, actually. That's good news, right?
Absolutely.
I do know. I will say this. I know several people looking for jobs who are actually getting interviews now. So it seems like maybe something is really actually changing. So that's good.
It's getting better.
Good news for anyone looking. Are you looking?
No, Trish. No. I want to retire. That's my next move.
From this job?
From all jobs.
From all jobs. All right. Good way to end the show. Hey, listen, everyone. Don't end your job. Do your job. Catch us back here tomorrow for another work break. Hopefully we'll have more exciting news to share with you. I'm sure we will. Thanks for listening. As always, be sure to subscribe to the HR Happy Hour podcast where you get your podcasts, and we will see you back here tomorrow.